Hello, everybody, and welcome to the conference finals of the minor leagues. We've got the Corns of Pop and the Jungle Kings. The Panic Conference finals coming at you here live. I went ahead and just streamed it on Twitch because I have honestly no idea how to stream it to YouTube like we did last year, but still works. So this is a best of 5 series. Actually, for any late comers, I will just go ahead, just pop in a new asset here. Couple quick outs here for the Jungle Kings. Both of these minor league franchises have already won a championship in the minor leagues. The Corns of Pop winning the Season 6 Minor Super Series, whereas the Jungle Kings winning the one right after Season 7. One of these two teams looking to be the first team to repeat. Or maybe not repeat, but get a second championship would be a more accurate description. Bottom of the first already. Keep them honest on the mound. Flowing out to right. My apologies on the minor stats. Thought I had more time to work on them this week, but just didn't really work the way I wanted to. Just, 5. Take that. Put it down here. In that case, if the scores on the side need to be reset, we can take them off one at a time. Empty first innings will go to the top of the second. These were the top 2 seeded teams last year, but both teams got upset on their way to the finals last year. Didn't even make it this far as the Crawlers beat the Corns of Pop and the Diamond Jacks upset the Jungle Kings. These two teams have been some of the most prolific minor league franchises over the past few seasons. Nice dive there by Brock, getting it over to first in time, but a runner now at third for Whitney Wynn. This one's popped up into right. See what kind of arm the right fielder has. It may be good enough to tag. Nope, the runner stays put at third. Remains scoreless. So 2 outs now for Nick Papa Giorgio. And that's a strikeout of Papa Giorgio, and so the runner is stranded. And we'll head to the bottom of the second. Mikey Pizza, Crowley Spellman due up. we will do the same thing for the Chaos Conference Finals. We'll do those tomorrow. And we'll probably hold those earlier in the day, probably around maybe 10 or 11 o'clock. And we'll probably start around there, so we have plenty of time in the evening for New Year's Eve festivities. Keep him on is locked in. This one popped up foul territory. I'll be caught by Gerald Davis. 2 down here at the bottom of the second, Kendall Darby. Swings and misses. And we're to the top of the third here in game 1. Scoreless here so far. Scoots McGovern, Cloud9, and Mason Money due up. Popped up, broken bat, stays in play behind home plate. And Stu Sloth making the catch there, brings up Cloud9. Two down, Mason Money to the plate. Both starting pitchers locked in so far. Mahoney 3 Ks here through 2 2/3. Just what the Wildcats need, another ace pitcher. K-Man activates for Mahoney. That one's fouled off. And strike 3 called. Down goes Money, and we'll head to the bottom of the third. We'll see Sloth, Kevin Smith II, and Zachary Sassery. Same can be said for the Unicorns. They also have a stellar pitching staff in the major leagues. Keep him honest. Looks to be another one to add to the arsenal. A specialist righty. That arsenal is a bit strange. Not my favorite. All 3 fastballs and a slider. But if it ain't broke, don't fix it. As Honest has racked up 4 Ks through 2 1/3. Grounded to short. Odor, an old familiar face. To Davis, who's also old and familiar. And Zachary Sassery. Swing and a miss. Keep them honest, doing just that. Through the rotation, or through the order once, and nothing given up so far. To the top of the fourth we go. Still zeros up on the scoreboard. Only thing the Pops have been able to muster so far here is a walk from Mahoney. Hopped up and will be caught by Sloth there. Gerald Davis was a big part of the Season 7 squad for the Unicorns. That run got cut short by the eventual champion High Rollers. He draws a walk, the second one issued by Mahoney so far. And then Jose Odor comes up. Hit and run was on, but that one is foul. And strike 3 called. Another strikeout for Mahomey. Strikeout number 5. Two-away Christopher Mims skies it into center. And we should be heading to the bottom of the 4th with the catch by Sassery. That's the top of the order due up for the Jungle Kings. Julian, Chico Island, and Shiner Brock. Let's see here. So Romeo Julian, an S8 player, plays second base. We're all 306. Power versus lefties, pretty strong guy. Chico Island, though, is an oldie, season 4, running off his career. Floater to Odor. He makes the catch there for round number 2. I'll bring up Shiner Brock. Shiner Bach. Popped up left field. Pops converge, and it's Whitney Wynn making the catch round number 3. Top of the 5th we go. Literal goose egg sitting on the scoreboard so far. 6, 7, and 8 due up for the Corns. And a strikeout to start off the top of the inning. Brings up Nick Papagiorgio. That's another 1, 2, 3 inning. We'll go bottom of the 5th. 4, 5, and 6 due up for the Jungle Kings. That one's hit well into right. Back it goes. And the first hit of the game is a home run for the Jungle Kings. A home run into right center. 429 feet, and Mikey Pizza puts the Jungle Kings on the board first. First hit of the game by either team is a home run. Ends the perfect bid on this had been building up. Let's see how he battles back. And he does so with a strikeout. Two gone now with Stu Sloth at the plate. Fouled off. Full count here to Sloth. And he gets rung up there. Not before the Jungle Kings find the board 1-0 as we go to the top of the 6th. 9 Money and Slay are due up. Another strikeout for Mahoney. Strikeout number 7. I never noticed it before, but the company name on the scoreboards is RGB. ARGEEBEE. Third walk given up by Mahoney. Extends the inning for the Corns of Pop. Gerald Davis comes to the plate. Oh no! There goes Mahoney, but they throw him out. They throw out Davis and ends the inning, and will head to the bottom of the 6th. Mahoney is in some pain, but his pitch count was pretty high. Probably wouldn't lasted much longer anyway, but we'll see. We will come in for him. Zachary Sassery. Slow roller to Scoots. McLovin gets it to first in time for out number 2. And Romeo Julian gets struck out. And we head to the top of the 7th. 1-0 our score here in game 1 of the Panic Conference Finals. Mahoney gets yanked. In comes Becky Mess, the longtime Wildcats ace, spending her final days here in the minor leagues. This one into left. Yeah, route number 1. The one into left. Should be caught by Pizza. Two and two here to Whitney Wynn into foul territory, but I don't think anyone's going to catch up to that one. I'm pretty sure Becky Mess is like season 2. I think she was like literally an OG that came with the Wildcats during expansion. Yeah, Becky Mess season 2. That's a base hit up the middle. Just the second one tonight for the Jungle Kings. And here's the man with the other one. Mikey Pizza put the Jungle Kings on the board with the home run into right center. And he gets struck out there, the 10th strikeout for Keep Him Honest. Honest getting a bit of revenge there. Excellent outing for Honest. 10 Ks through 6 2/3. Uh-oh, that one's deep into right. Doesn't have enough. Crowley Spellman is gone! And it's 3-0 Jungle Kings. Keep Him Honest has done a fantastic job today, but just 2 long balls. The difference in this one. And it's 3-0 as we head into the top of the 8th. 7, 8, and 9 due up for the Corns. And that's going to break it up. That is the first hit for the Corns of Pop. They break up the combined no-hitter on their first at-bat in the top of the 8th. So the Corns of Pop finally breaking through a bit. But it looks like they're going to lose it instantly here with a 6-4-3 Dragon special. 2 away. Here comes Cloud9. And she pops it up. This one will be caught by Smith for out number 3. They'll head to the bottom of the 8th, see if the Jungle King can put up some insurance. They lead 3-0. And it's the bottom of the order due up. Stu Sloth. And Sloth puts one past the first baseman. Sloth is award. In comes Lars Hunter to try and finish off the 8th inning for the Corns of Pop. That's a strikeout there. 1 down. Two into the count to Zachary Sassery. Oh, and how did he landed on first base? All right, well, 2 outs, runner at first, and uh-oh, it's off the glove of Hunter, and everyone's safe. It's popped up in foul territory. And Davis will make the catch for out number 3. And last chance for the Corn a Pop here in the game 1. Trailing by 3 as we go to the top of the 9th. 1, 2, and 3 due up in the order. Facing off against Becky Mess. That one is ripped into left. Back it goes, but at the warning track, Mikey Pizza makes the catch for out number 1. Allowed first out for the Unicorns there. But like the best contact they've made all day. That one is going to be ripped. That one's down to the gap and rolls to the wall. Pizza collects it, throws it in, but not before a one-out double for the Corns. Wonder if we go see the closing pitcher for the Jungle Kings, Peach Rockford, come in. Becky Mess hangs around too long. Hop to Julian for out number 2, and the Wildcats just 1 out away from a 1-0 series lead here. Jose Odor, last chance for the Corns. Becky Mess is locked in. Two. Oh, just misses the bag. Full count. Into right and caught by Darby. And that will do it for game number 1. Jungle Kings take a 1-0 series lead. Let's take a look at some stats. Just 2 hits for the Corns. And only 5 for the Jungle Kings, but Pizza and Spellman with home runs. $19 Ks in that first game combined. Solid pitching, tough loss there for Honest. 10 Ks through 7. But 2 costly home runs gives him the loss. Lars Hunter pitches an inning. Mahoney gets the win. He goes 6. No hits allowed, only 3 walks, 7 strikeouts. And his 3-inning save goes to Mesh. She gives up 2 hits through 3 and gets a strikeout. MVPs are Mahoney, Honest, and Spellman. Well, that's going to do it for game number 1. Well, it doesn't really need to go in between. We literally just load things up and then click on the second starters. We go to a splash screen. So for the Corns of Pop, their SP2 is Abandoned Discord. For Wildcats, SP2 is Eric Mang. Off we go, game number 2. I believe Peach Rockford is, I think she was drafted by them, and she's been in the minors since she was drafted. Let's see if the Corns of Pop can find some offense going into game number 2. Just 2 hits that first game. That one skied into right center and will be caught by Sassery. Eric Mang, another solid-looking pitcher. That one, though, into the gap, and the Corns will record their first hit much earlier than they did last time. And that's a 1-out double here in the top of the first. Eric Mang, a season 9 pitcher. Pretty solid stat lines, 215 pitching-wise. 73, 69, 73. A bit lacking in speed and fielding. We'll see if that matters, though. Pretty solid stats on the arm. Looks like the Jungle Kings have added a pitch to him as well since he was drafted. Oh, a tough dive there down the first base line and trickles into foul territory, and a run will come around to score. So the Corns of Pop wasting no time here in game 2 and are on the board almost instantaneously here. Take a quick 1-0 lead here in game 2. But a nice around the horn dragon special to retire the side here in the top of the first. Corns lead it. We'll see the Jungle Kings for the first time, though. Let's see what Abandoned Discord has in store. Abandoned Discord, an S8 player. A 170 pitching wise, 45, 62, 63, 37 speed, and 59 fielding. 4-pitch arsenal, as you can see. Some interesting arsenals we've seen on some of these pitchers so far today. A screwball with 2 fastballs and 1 off speed. So far, so good. 2 quick outs here. Shiner Brock to the plate. Into center field. And that will be caught by Mason Money. So we'll go to the top of the second inning. 1-0, still your score. Grounded to third, Brock. No, it's Bach. It's not Brock. That's going to be a hard one if they ever find the major leagues. Shiner Bach. I wonder. Don't know if there's any kind of relevance behind that name or not. Oh, okay. Thank you, Aggie. I did not realize. That one's hit into left. Tough slide there by Pizza. It falls just in front of him. Nice attempt, though. And a runner aboard now for Nick Papagiorgio. Don't know how long you've been listening, Aggie, but as you can see, Jungle Kings were victorious in game number 1, 3-0. Jungle Kings combined for a 2-hit shutout of the Corns. Mikey Pizza and Spellman both hit home runs in that game. And the second straight inning-ending Dragon special. And we'll go to the bottom of the second. Pizza, Spellman, and Darby due up for the Jungle Kings. Full count here to Pizza, and Pizza will draw a walk. So much of a reverse of fate, as now Jungle King's first base runner is by drawing a walk here in game 2. Runner is going. Throw is in the dirt, and the runner is safe. So tying run in scoring position here for Spellman. He grounds one to second. Slay gets to first in time for out number 1. And the runner advances 90 feet now for Darby. Rips that one foul. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout there for Discord. 2 away, and now Stu Sloth needs to find a way to get aboard to bring the run home. And Brock will draw the walk. Excuse me, Sloth will draw the walk. Brings up Kevin Sniff the second. Runners at the corners, 2 away here for the Jungle Kings. Bottom of the second in game 2 of the Panic Conference Finals. Grounded to short, Jose Odor, the throw in time for out number 3, and the Pop get out of a bit of a jam. We'll go to the top of the third. They still lead 1-0. Scoots McLovin, Cloud9, and Mason Money due up here. That's a strikeout to start off the top of the third. Eric Main had a bit of a bad luck in that first inning, but has been pretty decent so far. A nice diving stop by Romeo Julian for out number 2. And brings up Mason Money now. Back to the mound, but it's muffed by Meng. Tracks it down, but can't get the out. It's an infield single that allows the inning to continue now for Scrappy Slay. Uh-oh, that one's thrown away. Anyone going to get it? Not before the runner's going to head all the way to third. That's one of the disadvantages of having such a big foul territory. As a wild pickoff is going to be 2 bases for the opposing team. So that runner now at third here for Slay. Already has a double under his belt so far. But swings and misses a strikeout to end the inning. And we'll go to the bottom of the third. Sassery, Julian, and Chico Island due up for the Jungle Kings. That one's lifted into right center. That's going to get down into the gap and roll to the wall. That's going to be a leadoff double for the Jungle Kings. Zachary Sassery in scoring position now. Swing and a miss. There's Julian goes down. Up comes Chico Island. Hopped up into right. Now be caught by 9 for out number 2. Up comes Shiner Bach. Base hit most likely scores the run. Lots of speed there on Sassery. Into right. That's going to get down. Runner's going to round third, head for home. 9 doesn't have much of an arm. And the runner is safe, and we got a tie game at 1 apiece. A bomber special ties us up at 1-1 here in the bottom of the third. This one into left, but that one is caught by Wynn for out number 3. Jungle Kings tie us up at 1 apiece going into the top of the 4th. Gerald Davis, Jose Odor, and Christopher Mims due up. Jose Odor up with 1 down. Seen some weird hops on the infield so far today. Two down now, Christopher Mims. into left, but hook and foul. Chopper back to the mound. Main comes off it to Spellman in time for a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the fourth we go. 5, 6, 7 due up for the Jungle Kings. Into center field. That gets down in front of Money. Swing gonna miss, one away. Stu Sloth comes up to the plate. 1 on, 1 out here in the bottom of the fourth. That one's hit well into left. Stu Sloth, it's out of here! And the Jungle Kings take a 3-1 lead. A 2-run shot by Sloth. And it's 3-1. That's under the glove of Discord, and it trickles into center field. Blue Kings keeping the train going here in the bottom of the fourth. Runner going, the throw is not in time. 2 on the count to Romeo Julian. Foul. Popped it up. Doesn't quite get it out of the infield. And Scoots will make the catch there for out number 3. And we'll head to the top of the fifth. Jungle Kings now leading for the first time here in game 2, 3-1. As they look to try and take a commanding 2-0 series lead here in the best of 5 conference finals. Thrown down to first in time, 1 away. Chopper to short. Kevin Smith in time for out number 2. It into right, and that will be caught by Darby for out number 3 on the warning track. We'll head to the bottom of the fifth. Island Brock and Pizza Dua. So a runner aboard. Shiner Brock comes up to the plate. Contact versus lefties and low pitch active. That one under the glove of the third baseman. And 2 on for the Jungle Kings. A chance to add their lead here. Into right, popped up. Runners at the corners, 1 away here for the Jungle Kings. Crowley Spellman fouls it back. Grounds it to McLovin. McLovin to Slay, and Slay to Davis for the Dragon special. The run doesn't score. It remains 3-1 as we go to the top of the 6th. Cloud9, Mason Money, and Scrappy Slay due up for the Jungle Kings, or for the Corns of Pop. The one into right, caught by Darby. And that's a strikeout of Money, 2 down. 3-1 the count to Slay. That one will be foul. Throw is in time. They get the runner, and we go to the bottom of the 6th. Caught by 9. Grounded to short. Odor to Slay for out number 3. And we head to the top of the 7th, still 3-1 Jungle Kings. That's into center, and will be caught by Sassery. One of those trademark weird dragon specials we have. Didn't involve a rundown this time, but unless we to the bottom of the 7th. Runner going, the throw not in time. So runner in scoring position now for Chico Island. Slay will throw to third, and we got runner caught in a pickle. Ripped down into the gap. Rolling all the way to the wall. Runner headed for third. Rounding third, headed for home, and the Jungle Kings take a 4-1 lead here in game 2. Popped up in foul territory, and 9 will make the catch there for out number 2. Runner will, from second will tag up to third, and they'll be 90 feet away here for Crowley Spellman. He was part of the gravy train in game 1. Put this one what would seem out of reach here with another home run here. Grounds it to first. Davis will take it himself for out number 3. And we'll head to the top of the 8th. When Papa Giorgio and Scoots McLovin do up. Time starting to run thin for the Corns here in this one. They want to avoid a 2-0 series deficit. Eric Mang pitching fantastically after that first inning. Just that one earned run. And the runner is going to reach on a dropped third strike. That may be like the second time I've seen that in the league. Going to second, not in time. Runner in scoring position now for Scoots McLovin. Mang about to reach 100 pitches here. And gets the strikeout, looking two-way, and up comes Cloud 9. Grounded to Brock. Throw is in time for out number 3. And we go to the bottom of the 8th. Chance for some insurance for the Jungle Kings as they lead by 3. And they start off the bottom of the 8th with a base hit into center. To be honest, Kwashi, I haven't played this game much in my free time, so I can't say as I've ever seen it outside of the league. Grounded to second, Slay to Odor, and Odor to Davis for the 4-6-3 Dragon special. 2 down now. And we'll go to the top of the 9th now, still 4-1. Corns need at least 3 to avoid being in a deep hole. Mason, Money, Scrappy, Slade, Gerald Davis, the top of the order due up here for the Corns. Bang starts off the top of the 9th on the mound with pitch 100 coming at you. Swing and miss, 1-1. Grounder to short. Smith uplit. The throw is in time for out number 1. That will do it for Mang. In comes Botch Peppers Jr. Try and seal the deal. Thing is, I can't even say seal the deal because that's a player somewhere. I think might be in the Diamond Jacks squad. So 1 on, 1 out now for Gerald Davis. Rip to third. Bach makes the catch there. And Jose Odor, the last chance for the Corns to pop in this one. Two and 1 the count to Odor. Now Odor puts one down into center field. And that will bring the tying run to the plate. It's Christopher Mims. Skies it into right, not deep enough. And that will do it. The Jungle Kings take a 2-0 lead with the W here, 4-1. Eight hits for the Corns. Slay was 3 for 4. Odor 2 for 4. Strikeout count a little bit less, only 12 in this one compared to 19. And Sloth with a home run. Bach was 3 for 4. Loss goes to Discord. 3 earned through 5 1/3. 5 strikeouts, 4 walks. And Chronicle Morning does pretty well in relief. 1 earned through 2 2/3. Win goes to Mang. He was excellent. 1 earned through 8 1/3. 7 strikeouts for him. And Botch Peppers getting the final 2 outs. MVPs are Mang, Stu Sloth, and Shiner Bach. And we will go to game number 3. Can the Jungle Kings pull off the sweep? I won't even go to the splash screen. Just need to sway. Switch the menu over to Shaka. SP3 is Grand Anderson. For the Corns, it is Romeo. Game number 3, Jungle Kings looking for the sweep and to be punching their ticket to the Minor League Super Series. Now playing here in Shaka. Horns being the first home team for the first time so far. Romer Romeo on the mound. Uh-oh. And that's an inauspicious start for Romeo. Tense after the first batter. Romeo, an S8 pitcher. 163 overall. 41, 54, 68. With 54 speed and 51 fielding. Pretty typical 4-pitch arsenal. Gets the strikeout there, 1 away. Brings up Bach. That one's caught by Slay. Nice play up the middle for him. 2 down now. Here is Mikey Pizza. Romeo to neutral after the early mistake.
Ball, that's inside. Ball, that's outside. He's safe.
Romeo missed a throw to first. He just muffed it. Otherwise, it would have been a 1-2-3 inning. And they get the caught stealing. It's all for naught. We go to the bottom of the first. We'll see Mason Money, Scrappy Slay, and Gerald Davis. And Anderson starts the game off with a strikeout. Anderson, another S9 pitcher for the Wildcats. Pretty nice one. 180 in pitching stats. 70, 55, 55. The lefty, as you can see. 4 pitches. The fastball, the curveball, the fork, and the change. Change they added on. Swing and a miss. Anderson gets a 1-2-3, bottom of the first. We'll head top 2. Mikey Pizza, Spellman, and Darby due up.
No, that's low. That's outside. Take your base.
Pizza will draw the walk.
The first baseman, number 27.
Romeo back down to tense. That one's caught by Wynn for out number 1.
The right fielder, number 23. Strike. Go. Ball outside.
Back to the mound. Romeo goes to second for 1 and 2 to first in time for the second out. They turn the Dragon special, a 1-6-3 double play, and we'll head to the bottom of the second.
The shortstop, number 13. That's down. No, high. That's outside. Ball 4.
4-pitch walk given up by Anderson.
The designated hitter, number 4. That's high.
Runner's going, and that's going to be ripped into the gap. That could probably score a run. Pizza up the runner rounding third. And it's an RBI double, and the Corns of Pop take an early lead here.
The left fielder, number 18.
Hit and run works perfectly.
No, that's
And the Corns of Pop for the second straight game score first. Grounded to Spellman. He gets it to first, one away, but the runner goes to third, so they're 90 feet away. Popped up into left. That'll be caught by Pizza for round number 2. That one gets away from the catcher, and the runner is going to come home, and it's 2-0 Corns. And that one's going to be perfectly on the line and go down into the corner. And the Corns of Pop offense thriving here in their home stadium here early. Already up 2-0. And giving Anderson some fits and starts.
That's up. Ball. Ball, that's low.
Gets the strikeout to end the inning. But Corns of Pop get a pair of runs in the bottom of the second. They lead 2-0 as we go to the top of the third.
The catcher, number 14. Outside. Steve Rock. Strike.
That's a strikeout to start at the top of the third.
The shortstop, number 24. Steve Rock. No, inside. Ball inside. Nope, that's high. Take your base.
That's a walk drawn.
Now batting, the center fielder, number
And Zachary Sassery to come to the plate, so 1 on, 1 out. Second walk issued by Romeo. And that's going to be put into right. That's in business. That rolls all the way to the wall. Cloud9 up with it. She doesn't have much of an arm. That's going to be an RBI triple, and the Corns of Pop give up the run there, 2-1.
the second baseman, number 29. Ball outside. Ball, that's outside.
Tying run 90 feet away here for Romeo Julian. This isn't confusing at all. Romeo throwing to Romeo Julian. And I just had a flashback of not throwing home. I had to think okay, well, tie game. The Wildcats organization has some sort of virus into my computer of when the infield is playing in that never gets thrown home. And just like that, tie ball game now going into the bottom of the third.
Ball outside.
Into left, and that gets down in front of Pizza.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 42.
Runner going, and the throw is in the dirt, but still in time. I went under the glove of the shortstop. So runner at first is replaced. Brings up the big bat of Gerald Davis.
That's outside. Nope, inside.
It's the strikeout of Davis.
The shortstop, number 13. That's inside. Ball. He's safe.
That runner able to steal second. Full count here to Odor. And he strikes out swinging. And we head to the top of the fourth. Still scoreless, or still tied here at 2 apiece.
The third baseman, number 60. Ball inside. Outside. That's low.
Full count here to Bach. And strike 3 called.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 31. You're out. Now batting, the first baseman, number 27. Go inside.
Grounder to McLovin. Throws in time for out number 3, and we'll go to the bottom of the fourth. Mims, Wynn, and Papa Giorgio due up.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 4. Nope, that's inside. That's down.
Hello, Pink Ghastly. The QR code is to join our Discord. So scan that, and you will be invited to the Ssbl Discord. We'd love to have you there.
The left fielder, number 18.
Welcome to the stream. You are currently watching our minor league playoffs go underway. This is the first of our 2 conference finals. We'll have the other conference final stream tomorrow, probably at around 11 o'clock Central Time. That is into center field and caught by Sass for out number 3. We'll head to the top of the 5th. Kendall Darby, Stu Sloth, and Kevin Smith II due up.
The right fielder, number 23.
Wants a pop trying to avoid the sweep here in Game 3 in a best-of-5 series. Oh, scoots McLovin over his head with a nice catch there down the line. Stu Sloth up to the plate. MVP in Game 2 had a home run. Into center field. But here in Shaka, that won't even get to the warning track. That's caught for out number 2.
The shortstop, number 24.
2 down here for Kevin Smith, 2. Don't know why I said 2. And that's in front of the plate. Papa Giorgio down to first in time for out number 3. And we'll head to the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 8.
Ripped. Oh, Kevin Smith! Holy cow, climbing the ladder there.
Fielder, number 9.
Oh, off the glove. And a runner is aboard.
The center fielder, number 27. Ball high. Ball high.
Into left, and that's going to be tracked down by Pizza for out number 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 41. Ball outside.
This one's popped up into center field. It'll be caught by Sassery for out number 3. We'll go to the top of the 6th, still tied up at 2 apiece here in game 3. And it's 9-1 and 2 due up for the Jungle Kings. And Sassery will get pulled in favor of Rig Porter. And the throw just beats Rig Porter for out number 1.
Number 29.
Interesting pull there. Rig Porter is definitely a name from yore. Rig Porter, a season 2 guy, has absolutely no fielding. Still has an okay bat for being a lefty. But we'll interesting to see what effects happen with him in the game now.
That's outside.
Runner goes and not in time, and so the go-ahead run in scoring position here for Chico Island off a 2-2 count. Full count. Fouled off. And ball 4. Island takes a walk. So 2 are on now for Shiner Bach. She was 3 for 4 in the last game and up the middle. Oh, Odor cuts it off. Flip to Slay, and the Dragon Specialist turned. That looked like it could have scored a run. It went up the middle, but Jose Odor dives where it makes the stop and turns 2 to send us to the bottom of the 6th. And here is Walter Hobbs as predicted by the Jungle Kings manager. That's a leadoff single for the Corns of Pop.
The shortstop, number 13.
Grounded to Julian, and that will be a Dragon special of their own. 2 down. And that takes care of that. We'll go to the top of the 7th, still tied up at 2. Pizza, Spellman, and Darby due up.
The left fielder, number 31. He's out. The first baseman, number 27.
That one is going to get out of play. Oh, that's a beanball. Uh-oh. Luckily, it's on Romeo, who probably won't last much longer. And Spellman is not the fastest guy in the batch. And it just makes the Dragon special happen. Bottom of the 7th we go. And it's 6, 7, and 8 due up for the Corns.
Now back, the left fielder, number 18.
Anderson's locked in. 6 innings so far, 6 hits, an earned run, a walk, 7 strikeouts for him, but pitch count up to 85 now. See how much longer he lasts. 1-2 the count to Whitney win. That one is fair over the bag. Spellman flips it to Anderson, who covers in time for out number 1. Brings up Papa Giorgio. First pitch swinging, pops it up into center. A long way to run. But Walter Hobbs covers the ground in time for out number 2. Popped up, and that will get out of play. Grounded to short. Kevin Smith in time for out number 3. And we'll head to the top of the 8th. Who can break through here? It's Stu Sloth, Kevin Smith, and Walter Hobbs due up. Romeo has survived quite a bit in this one. He started the game off tense after committing an error, had bounced back to become neutral, and then survived a beanball. We'll see where he's at after the leadoff walk. He's still neutral, so Romeo a bit unflappable. He's only given up 2 hits, but 4 walks in this one. 2 earned runs coming from it, though. But has done well, but a 3-0 count here to Kevin Smith. Oh, that one just finds the zone. That one's fouled back. It's a full count. Pressure's all the way up here. That's up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Under the glove of Romeo, and the Jungle Kings have 2 on and nobody out here in the top of the 8th. They're looking for the sweep, and Walter Hobbs will get pulled in favor of Rustin Baldwin, another name from yesterday, and Tina Thick will come in for relief. The pressure's all the way up here in a tie game, 2-2. 2 on, nobody out, and it's a 2-0 count. Ripped! A tough dive, but he keeps it in front of him. Gerald Davis flips to Thick in time for out number 1. Both runners in scoring position now, but a heck of a play by Davis. Not letting it get by. It's a suicide squeeze, and it's fouled back. A dangerous suicide squeeze at that, as there's not a lot of speed on the base paths. It's right back to the mound, but he fumbles it and thrown to first in time for out number 2. Runners did not even try to advance. And just like that, 2 outs now. Chico Island needs to find himself a base hit to give the Jungle Kings the lead. He falls behind 0-2 to Tina Thick and fouls it off. A grounded to short. Odor up with it. The throw in time for out number 3. The Corns of Pop get out of the jam. Tina Thick is the savior so far, and will go to the bottom of the 8th, still tied at 2. Jungle Kings get the first 2 to reach. Cannot score a run, and we head to the bottom of the 8th. Towering fly ball into right field. But easy play here for Darby making the catch. That one's going to be through the left side of the infield. And a runner aboard for the Corns here in the bottom of the 8th with 1 away. And here is a huge bat, Scrappy Slade to the plate. He was 3 for 4 in the last game. And he come through in a big way here for the Corns of Pop. 3-0 the count. Runners going, the throw to second. Not in time, the go-ahead run 90 feet away. Or 180 feet away. And that's down in the center field. The runner's going to round third, head for home. The throw from Sloth in center is... Oh, it was muffed by the catcher. It wasn't going to be in time, it looked like. And the Corns of Pop take a 3-2 lead. And Davis strikes out swinging for out number 2. And now bring up Odor. Slow roller down to first. No one's going to get there in time, and everyone's safe. So runners now at the corners here for Christopher Mims. Runner headed for second. The runner is safe. And 2 in scoring position now for the Corns. 1 and 2 the count to Mims now. Botch Peppers Jr. in relief, and strike 3 called. And we'll head to the top of the 9th. The Wildcats need at least 1 to tie, 2 to take the lead, and hope to try and sweep the Corns of Pop here. Tina fixed on the mound still to start the top of the 9th. It's 3, 4, and 5 due up in the order for the Jungle Kings. Shiner Bach pops this one into left, and that will be caught by Wynn, 1 away. That one's hit well into right. Back it goes. Doesn't have enough. It's going to be off the base of the wall. Runners headed to second. Rounding second, heading to third. That's a 1-out triple for the Jungle Kings. Mikey Pizza with the triple. And now Crowley Spellman up to the plate. Tying run 90 feet away. Infield playing in for the Corns. 2-1 the count from Thick. Into right. Is it deep enough to tag? It's caught by 9. She doesn't have an arm. The runner is going. The throw to the plate is in time! The Corns of Pop win game 3! Just in the nick of time, and we avoid the sweep. Holy cow, what a play. And we'll go to a game 4. Just 4 hits from the Jungle Kings. 9 for the Corns of Pop. They finally broke open a bit. Thick gets the win. 2 innings, 1 hit. Loss goes to Anderson. 2 earned through 7 1/3. Anderson gets top billing. And we'll head to a game 4 now. So on the mound for the Wildcats for game 4, there'll be Freedom Ring. For the Corns of Pop, it is Junie Judge. So let's update this. And we'll flip. So we'll go this and this, and then we need to swap A. All right, game 4, Jungle Kings lead 2-1. And a runner is about to be caught in a rundown.
third baseman, number 60.
Stays in front of home plate, and that's going to be thrown down to first in time for out number 3. And so we'll go to the bottom of the first. Mason Money, Scrappy Slade, Gerald Davis up.
Now batting, the center fielder, number
See what Freedom Ring has to deliver for the Jungle Kings. Grounded, a nice diving stop by Julian. Go to first is in time for out number 1.
the second baseman, number 42.
Back to the mound, Freedom Ring in time for out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 50. Now batting, the shortstop, number 13.
So here's Odor, 1 on, 2 outs. Ball's behind 0-2. Swing and a miss. And we'll head to the top of the second. Pizza Spellman and Darby do up.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 31.
Grounder, tough dive there by Slay. And the runner is safe, so an infield single there to start off the top of the second.
27.
Brings up Spellman. He was an MVP in game 1, hit a home run, a 2-run shot in that game. Pops this one up into right. Cloud 9 is there.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 23.
Strikeout there for out number 2 brings up Stu Sloth. Round to the third, McLovin in time for out number 3. And we'll head to the bottom of the second. Mims, Win, and Papa Giorgio do up.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 4.
Grounder up the middle under the glove of the shortstop.
Now batting,
Runner will be aboard.
fielder, number 18.
So leadoff runner aboard now for Whitney Wynn. Fouled off. Caught by Darby for under 1.
Now batting, the catcher, number 5.
Strikeout for out number 2. Down goes Papa Giorgio. And up comes Scroots McLovin. Into left center. Tracking that one is caught by Sassery for out number 3. Nice track down by Sassery there in center field. We head to the top of the 3rd now. Junie Judge locked in here. 2 1/3. Make it 2 2/3. Just 2 hits allowed, 3 strikeouts. Seems like home is where the offense is so far in this series. That's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the 3rd we go. Cloud9, Mason Money, Scrappy Slay to up. That's a strikeout to start off the inning. Back to top of the order, Mason Money. Freedom Ring also locked in. Just 2 base runners for him allowed through 2 1/3. 3 strikeouts for Ring. Into right. Tracked down here by Darby for out number 2. And Ring applies the tag, and we'll go to the top of the 4th. Scoreless so far here through 3. Rounder to Davis, flips it to Judge in time for round number 1. That's up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit. Here is Mikey Pizza. Was thrown out at home to end game 3. Got thrown out by Cloud9. Oh, and rips that one just by the glove of Davis. Davis having himself a interesting day at first. You remember in that 9th inning last game, it was 2 on, nobody out. He dove and stopped a ball getting into the outfield and honestly kept that game tied. And then this will load the bases here for the Jungle Kings. Only 1 out. Here is Kendall Darby. A chance for the first runs of the game. Not a lot of speed at the corners, and honestly, not a lot of speed at second as well, but more so than what's on the corners. That gets out of play. 0-2 the count to Darby. Judge no longer locked in. That's in the dirt. 1-2. Fouled back. Has that one. That one's into the right center field, and that's going to clear the bases. Jungle Kings take the lead here. Oh, won't clear the bases, but 2 runs will score, and it's 2-0. Like I said, not a lot of speed on the bases. But Darby with a 2-run RBI double. And the Jungle Kings strike first here in game 4. Infield playing in, 2 on still, both in scoring position. Only 1 out here for Stu Sloth. It's a 2-2 count now. Swing and a miss.
The shortstop, number 24.
Up comes Kevin Smith now. Takes first pitch strike. Grounded, Jose Odor with a backhanded stop. The throw is in time for out number 3. The Jungle Kings do get a pair, but they do leave 2 stranded. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. See what the Corns of Pop can do, trailing for the first time here in Game 4. That's hit well deep into right, but not quite well enough, just in front of the warning track. Darby makes the catch there for out number 1.
Shortstop, number 13.
Diving attempt there by the third baseman, but it just gets by her glove. And Odor is aboard.
The designated hitter, number
4. Caught by Spillman and Dragon Special. Don't know if he applied the tag or stepped on the base, but it's good enough to send us to the top of the 5th.
The center fielder, number 16.
Floater too short. Odor makes the catch.
The second baseman, number 29.
This one's popped up as well into shallow center. And Odor is there as well for out number 2.
Designated hitter, number
Brings up Chico Island. That one's gonna get through the 5-6 hole. A 2-out single for the Jungle Kings.
the third baseman, number 60.
This one's popped up. Shallow center field once again, but it's the center fielder Mason Money making the catch to send us to the bottom of the 5th. Whitney Wynn, Nick Papa Giorgio, and Scoots McLovin due up for the Corns of Pop here.
Fielder, number 18.
On the third base line, Brock is there. The throw is in time for round number 1.
The catcher, number 9.
Into left, Pizza's there for round number 2. And here comes Scoots McLovin. And this one stays fair. Spellman has to dive for it, but does flip it to ring in time for a 1-2-3 inning. And we'll go to the top of the 6th. Mikey Pizza, Crowley Spellman, and Kendall Darby due up. I think it was this part of the order that got the rally going, that put the Jungle Kings on top here in Game 4. Pizza 2 for 2, probably the most consistent offensive player for the Jungle Kings so far in this series. He had a home run in Game 1.
The first baseman, number 27.
Gets thrown out here to start the top of the 6th. Spellman also had that home run in Game 1. And he singles up the middle. What's just that buck? I don't recognize that as a word. I guess I should. I mean, I'm not that far from Texas. I should know the beer it's named after, but just My brain just wants to autocorrect it to Brock because it's just that close. Another one up the middle. The Jungle Kings have 2 on and 2 outs here. It's Kevin Smith the second. And he puts one up the middle. Runner is going to stay put at third. The Jungle Kings have the bases loaded again. And it's Zachary Sassery, and he stays in the game, which is probably a good news for manager. Probably happy for Aggie. And that's going to be through the right side of the infield. A run will score, and it's 3-0 Jungle Kings. Jungle Kings passing the bat here, and Judge's day is done. 11 hits through 5 2/3. And she finally gets the yank. In comes Chronicle Morning to try and stem the bleeding. Base is still loaded. 1-2 the count to Romeo Julian. Oh, and strike 3 called at the bottom of the zone. And the umpire does a little dance for us. But one more run for the Jungle Kings. It's 3-0 going into the bottom of the 6th. 9-1-2 due up for the Corns here. Full count. And that's a leadoff walk. The runner aboard to start at the bottom of the 6th for the Corns, trailing 3-0 here. Just the second walk, 4th base runner of the game for the Corns. See if they can capitalize here. 1-2 the count to Money. In the dirt, 2-2. Full count. Swung on, and that's over the head of the second baseman. Gets down into right. And the Corns have popped in business here to start the bottom of the 6th. 2 on and nobody out. And here is Scrappy Slay. Was an MVP in Game 3. And was 3 for 4 in Game 2. Could do some damage here in the bottom of the 6th. But a 1-2 count. Check swing there, 2-2. Ripped down the line. Spellman makes a bit of a leap to make the catch there for a huge first out. And brings up another big bat, Gerald Davis, to the plate. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Runner's going, but it's fouled off by Davis. Oh, a tough dive. It stays in front of Smith. The throw to first is just in time. Thankfully, Gerald Davis is old and slow. But 2 in scoring position now for Jose Odor, but 2 outs now. Fouled off, 2-1 the count to Odor. And ball for the bases are loaded. And Christopher Mims will come to the plate. Ring stays in the game, but giving up a lot of stuff here in the bottom of the 6th. Nothing has come across yet, though. Still 3-0 Jungle Kings. A must-have game for the Corns. 2-2 the count to Mims. Full count. Everyone will go. Nowhere to put Mims. The pitch. Grounded. It's going to be past the diving glove of the second baseman. 2 runs will score. It's 3-2. Whitney Wynn will get pulled in favor of Alex Hatman, and Freedom Ring will get pulled in favor of Botch Peppers Jr. 3-2 the score now. Still bottom of the sixth. 2 on, 2 outs. Runners at the corners. Tie and run 90 feet away from the old man, Alex Hatman. And that's going to tie the game. Alex Hatman singles into left, and it's 3-3.
Now batting, the catcher, number 5.
That will be foul. It's a 1-2 count.
Oh.
3-2. Swing and a miss. The Corns of Pop, though, tie it up at 3 apiece as we go into the back third of the game. Tied 3-3 as we enter the top of the 7th.
Designated hitter, number 28.
Alex Hatman takes over in left field. Chronicle Morning on the mound in relief. And Chico Island to start things off for the top of the 7th. 3-1 the count. Bounce it off for a full one. And that's up the middle. Chico Island will be aboard.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 60.
That one's through the right side of the infield. And so 2 on, nobody out here for the Jungle Kings.
The left fielder, number 31.
Two and two the count to Mikey Pizza. Pressure is all the way up. Fouled back. Another one fouled back. All 3 gets a full count. Swing and a miss. Ball 4, and he swings on it. And Pizza is retired. And here is Spellman. He's 2 for 3 today. And he's going to be 3 for 4. And that will load the bases once again for the Jungle Kings. And Kendall Darby, the last man. He did it last time. Can he come through again? Pitch out. I guess they were trying to see if they were going to do a suicide squeeze. This one's ripped into right. It's going to be back. It's going to be off the wall. Kendall Darby does it again. He scores 2, and it's 5-3 Jungle Kings.
Now batting, the catcher, number 14.
Still only 1 out and 2 in scoring position now for Stu Sloth. Full count here to Sloth. And he's going to rip it up the middle. That will score at least 1. And it's 6-3 Jungle Kings. That will do it for Chronicle Morning. In comes Tina Thick. Grounded to Slay. This will be a Dragon special to end the inning. But the Jungle Kings retake the lead 6-3 as we enter the bottom of the 7th. McLovin, 9, and Mason Money due up for the Corns here.
Number 8.
Popped up foul territory. Pizza tracking it, and he'll make the catch in foul territory for round number 1.
The right fielder, number 9.
Cloud9 0 for 1 with a walk so far. Contact versus righties active. Oops, that one foul, 0-2. And strike 3 called. Down goes 9.
Center fielder, number 27.
Grounded to first, and Spellman will take it himself for a 1-2-3 inning. We'll go top 8, still 6-3. Holy cow, 16 hits for the Jungle Kings in this one. Only 6 runs from it.
Number 16.
Diving stop by Odor, but the throw is not going to be in time.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 29.
And that's going to be a base hit. And the Jungle Kings once again 2 on and nobody out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 28.
Oh, got to try and jump for that one.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 60.
Two on and 1 down here for Shiner Brock. And she strikes out there for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 31.
And that's fair. That will probably score 1. And it's 7-3 Jungle Kings. Looking like they want to try and be the first minor league squad with 2 titles. Apart from a big rally from the Corns here late. And that one's ripped into the gap, rolling to the wall, and it's 8, about to be 9-3 Jungle Kings.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 23. Now batting, the catcher, number 14.
Tina Thick struggling in this one. She was able to help to get the Corns the win in Game 3. But she is tense here in Game 4. 3 earned runs for her in an inning and a third. 4 hits. Odor will send us to the bottom of the 8th, but another 3 spot for the Jungle Kings. It's now 9-3 entering the bottom of the 8th. 2-2 the count to Gerald Davis. And he strikes out swinging 2 down.
Number 13.
Brock with a nice backhanded stop to first in time for round number 3. And to the top of the 9th we go. Jungle Kings just 3 outs away from punching their ticket to the Minor Super Series. See if they make me break out the double digits in the playoffs. We had a double-digit game in the minor league playoffs so far. Yes, we did. The Monstars. Oh, and the Metros, definitely. Cobras did it to the Justice. Oh, the Cherry Bombers don't twice. Okay. Lars Hunter to try and clean up the mess. Gives up a rip into right, but Cloud9 tracks it down.
The second baseman, number 29. The designated hitter, number 28.
2 on, 1 down here for Chico Island. Into left, and that will be caught by Money for round number 2. Hung up there for a while. It looked kind of good.
The third baseman, number 60.
And that will put us into double digits.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 31.
And that will make it 11-3.
Now batting, the first baseman, number 27. Now batting, the designated hitter, number 4.
Last chance for the Corns. They need 8. They've only scored 7 so far in this series, but that's at least a start.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 26.
Popped up center field. And it will be caught by Sassery for out number 1.
Now batting, the catcher. Now pitching.
And Becky Mess will come in to try and get the final 2 outs here. And she'll get 1 here on the pop-up.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 8.
That one gets down into right, though. 2 on, 2 out for the Corns.
The right fielder, number 9.
And that will do it. The Jungle Kings are your Panic Conference champions here in Season 9. They will face the winner of the Cherry Bombers or Cobras in the Season 9 Minor League Super Series. Congratulations to Electric Aggie. And we'll see who is crowned the Minor League champion here in Season 9. 6, 7, 8, 9 runs in the final 4 innings for the Jungle Kings. 23 hits in that game alone for the Jungle Kings. Everyone getting in on the action. Pizza and Spellman, 4 for 6. Both with 2 RBIs. 4 RBIs for Darby. Just 7 hits for the Corns here. 3 from Mims. Win goes to Botch Peppers Jr. He goes 2 2/3. No earned. 2 hits, 4 strikeouts. Loss goes to Chronicle Morning. And your MVPs are Darby, Spellman, and Mikey Pizza. Well, that's going to do it. The Jungle Kings are Panic Conference champions. And be sure to tune in tomorrow at 11 o'clock Central Time, and we'll see who comes out of the Chaos Conference. Well, thank you all for tuning in. I am Chicken Sandwich. Have a good night, everyone, and I'll see you all next time.